All right, Matt doing a quick little training video on how you can use your site log to determine who's performed actions on an order using the order ID. So first we're going to start by hovering over the orders menu, and I'm going to use the all orders menu for this one. And then I'm specifically looking for who's performed actions on order ID 2239879. First way is to enter into the order and to look at the change history. And here you can see user test test, user test test. If you want to see more details, you can copy this ID. Then in the reports and in the site log, again, remembering that timestamps are stored in UTC. So I set a date in the past and a date in the future, and I'm going to paste in my order ID, then click update. So what you see from this first column is when there is a blank in the user ID column, that means that these actions were all performed by someone on the front end of the site that also was not signed into a user ID. So that typically means your customer. So these are all the actions that your customer performed when they created and updated their order. The top result has a user ID 5453. I can see that user ID 5453 updated order with ID. I can see that they performed that action from this URL, which is the order edit screen. And if I wanted to see who that user was, I could just copy that user ID, hover over system, go to user access, and I see user ID 5453 is Matt Testing. So Matt Testing, first name test, last name test, was the one who updated that order last.